And this class of graduates is no exception. From seeing a typical college experience to having that completely flipped on its head, to the challenging return to normalcy that we have so desperately longed for. Yet with all of these bumps and hills and roadblocks, here we gather in Reed Arena to celebrate and honor the academic and personal journeys that we've taken in our time here. When I transferred to Texas A&M in 2019, I didn't realize that I could hold such a fondness for a school and its people. Yet, over these last 2 years, I've come to realize that my love for Texas A&M, while it is personal, is widespread. I've realized that what Texas A&M means to me and what Texas A&M means to each of us individually is the reason why we proudly don our Aggie gold and will frame our degrees with a deep sense of honor after we walk our graduation stage here today. My Texas A&M is joy and strength. It's a passion to strive for greatness when the odds are against you. My Texas A&M is filled with a vision of opportunity and hope. My Texas A&M is marked by tradition held with deep respect for those who have gone before us and an eager excitement for those yet to come. I found this to be true time and time again throughout my work in Traditions Council and as the chair of Silver Taps on campus, where I continually witness students who lean on each other, even in the most difficult of circumstances. Your Texas A&M is something that no one can take from you. While after today we may part ways and no longer call Aggie Land home, we know that the spirit of Aggie Land is alive and well within each of our hearts. Your story may be that of a first-generation college student, bravely navigating the academic landscape and forging a path of greatness. Perhaps your story comes to us from abroad, joining the spirit of Texas A&M as an international student. Your Texas A&M is uniquely shaped through your experiences, your highs and lows, and your moments of triumph. Your story might be found in the community you've made studying late nights at Evans, or the sense of pride you feel when you saw them off on game day after beating Alabama. Your Texas A&M is something that will live well within your heart after we leave this place. Though our stories and perceptions of Texas A&M might look a little different in the details, no one of our individual perspectives can top what we can achieve within our Texas A&M. Our Texas A&M, the school that pioneers innovation and activates change for the betterment of not only our nation, but our world. Our Texas A&M, the school from which a spirit can ne'er be told. The school with a spirit so grand that not even the most challenging of times could pull us apart. It's the reason we gather on April 21st each year to softly call the muster. It's the reason we stand for the fallen as Silver Taps is played and the bell tower rings out into the silence of the night. Our Texas A&M, yes, even with our decades of tradition, is a blank canvas. What we do from this day forward as former students has the chance to shape the future of our university and the story we will tell one day. As we celebrate this occasion, I encourage you to reflect on what the story of our Texas A&M can be. With that being said, I'd like to thank you. Thank you, Dr. Skaggs, Dr. Stover, and the many others who've shaped the legacy of the College of Agriculture and Life Sciences. Thank you, graduates of this beloved institution, for boldly dedicating yourself to the traditions and values of this university. Thank you for making this little town in the Brazos feel like home. To our leaders, on behalf of these graduates, I'd also like to extend our most sincere gratitude. Thank you, Texas A&M faculty, staff, administration, and the countless others who have guided us to this point in time. Each of you has provided us with the tools and means necessary to grow into our greatest potential. Though today marks a new era for us beyond this campus, we will look to you as mentors, counselors, and friends. I can promise you that we will make you proud. Lastly, thank you, Texas A&M University, for being our home. Thanks, and gig 'em forever.